I could feel the pressure of 40 years and countless police officers that have worked on this case. I felt like we as a team had finally done justice for the Martinko family.
Jerry Burns was sentenced to life without parole.
As we were looking through pictures, we realized that she wasn't part of that Christmas. She wasn't part of that birth. She wasn't part of that party. We kept going deeper and deeper into the box, trying to find where was Michelle. She had missed everything.
And the family album goes on, but she's not in it.
She's not there.
No, she's only in the old photos. A girl smiling out into a world of possibilities, stolen on a cold December night.
NBC4 News at 11 starts with breaking news.
That breaking news is from Baldwin Hills, where police say a man shot and killed someone who was trying to rob him. I'm Kathy Barra.
I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. We just got an update from police this evening. This all happened just after 3 this afternoon at the Baldwin Hills Shopping Center right in front of CJ's Cafe. Police say that 3 men approached another man and tried to take something from him. That's why they say that victim shot and killed one of those suspected robbers. The other 2 ran off. Still unclear this evening what item they were targeting. And more breaking news in the San Gabriel Valley, where LA County deputies shot a man in the drive-thru of a Jack in the Box.
With this bird's eye view from News Chopper 4, you can see those large bullet holes in the side of the wall. The LA County Sheriff's Department says shots were fired just before 6 at the restaurant off Workman Mill Road in Avocado Heights. Tonight, deputies say they responded to some sort of a disturbance and then at some point opened fire. We still do not know what led up to the shooting. The man was taken to the hospital. No one else was hurt.
And now to our other top story, the Christmas week storm and travel in the week ahead.
Well, it won't be a white Christmas, but it will be a rainy one here. And while we have that on the radar, the focus right now is with our holiday travel. So we want to give you this live look from LAX, where we have seen plenty of brake lights and delays as people fly out for the holiday week.
But that shot that always marks Christmas time in LA, this one. News Chopper 4 over that parade of traffic tonight, marching up the 405. And that is where we find our Tracy Leong live for us tonight, hearing how people are braving the roads. Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Jonathan and Kathy. I spoke to drivers who say their commute time more than doubled taking the 405 tonight because of the lane and ramp closures. They even tried taking side streets like Sepulveda Boulevard, but they said that didn't help because there were so many people traveling this weekend. For most holiday travelers, the journey starts behind the wheel. AAA estimates about 122 million Americans will head out of town this holiday season, and about 109 million of them will be driving.
Just jam-packed, like always.
I came from LAX, and it took me almost 55 minutes to get here. And it's usually would take from here like 20 minutes at the most.
An hour 42. Hour 42, just to get here.
And you still have how much?
I still have an hour 30.
We spoke to drivers who were stuck in traffic on the 405, which has been reduced to 3 lanes in both directions along the Sepulveda Pass from Victory Boulevard to Mulholland Drive for Caltrans repaving project. The work began Friday night at 10 and ends Monday morning at 5. Even though this project nearly doubled some drivers' commutes, they've found ways to cope.
Listen to a lot of music and radio and just be patient. I can't go anywhere else, so just got to be more patient.
Find something good to listen, something that's over an hour.
AAA says the busy holiday travel season will last through January 1st. With a record number of people hitting the roads, they're reminding people to prioritize safety. Drivers say they don't mind the traffic because the destination makes it worth it.
I can't complain. Everyone's out, but I'd rather go out than stay home and be missing out.
This is what you have to pay when you live in LA. It's part of it. We have this beautiful weather and we have to somehow pay for it.
The 405 lane closures will remain in effect until 5 a.m. on Monday. Caltrans says they are planning additional weekend closures, but they will notify drivers in advance. Reporting live in Bel Air, Tracy Lingong, NBC4 News.
Thank you, Tracy. And for those of us staying in Southern California, the weather will be impacting us all week.
Right now, an atmospheric river is hitting Northern California. This is what it looks like tonight in Redding and Humboldt County. Some backyards and roads flooded, power knocked out. Let's get to meteorologist Stephanie Elmo with an early check of the first alert forecast. Stephanie.
Yes, for us here in Southern California, we've been under this big ridge of high pressure blocking any storm activity, but that is set to change as we continue here into this new week. All right, we have a flood watch that's been issued by the National Weather Service. You see right behind me, areas covered in this green, covering all of our viewing area, all of Ventura County, all of LA County, Orange County, a good chunk of San Bernardino County and Riverside County. So this watch goes into effect at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, will continue through Wednesday when we're expected to see the heaviest rain. So excessive rainfall. There's a possibility for debris flows, of course, mudslides, rock slides. There is the concern for roadway flooding and closures. So I know it's a holiday. Expect travel delays here as we head into the coming days. So stay tuned. We'll talk more about the timing coming here in just a bit. We do have the chances for some showers here on Tuesday, but it's certainly picking up as we head into Christmas, even Christmas Day. So we'll break it down for you here shortly. For now, back to you guys.
We'll see you soon, Steph. Thank you. And as we go back out live here with this live look from stay ahead of this weather, moving in with our NBC LA app. You can get the full slate of first alert radar tools custom for your neighborhood. Just be sure to enable the app's notifications.
New tonight, a home under renovation went up in flames in Chatsworth. 80 firefighters were on the attack near Tampa and Chatsworth Street. News Chopper 4 was overhead just past 7. You can see the intensity of that fire tearing right through the roof. No one was inside at the time, but investigators are now looking into the possible cause. And tonight there is a small memorial outside of a Murrieta mobile home where 2 people died in a fire. We first brought you the story last night at 11. The fire broke out yesterday morning on Night Drive in Adams Avenue. The huge plume of smoke could be seen for miles away. 2 people again died, 3 others taken to the hospital. The cause of the fire is under investigation.
A new video tonight of a man accused of stealing a Christmas tree from a lot over in Woodland Hills. Take a look at this. This happened Friday at the Oregon family lot on Victory and DeSoto. That's on the backside of Pierce College. The LAPD says it's investigating the specifics. So you can see the man ran the tree to a car and drove off. We did reach out to the owner of the tree lot, but he did not want to comment.
Well, tonight there was a somber memorial held at the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels in downtown LA.
They remembered those who died spending long, cold nights living on the streets. Our Macy Jenkins has that story.
Hymns and prayers echoing throughout the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels Sunday night to remember the lives faith leaders fear many have forgotten.
Forgive us now for all you suffered, the pain and the loneliness.
At this interreligious memorial, the faces of many faiths are illuminated by the flames of 1,564 candles, each representing a life lost while unhoused in LA and Ventura counties this year.
Even if they died alone, that they are not alone, that because we're here, we pray and we think of them.
The children carrying the flames, high school students with a burning desire to instill change.
Eventually, we're the people that I hope can change this someday, and hopefully as the years go on, these numbers of people that have died on the streets, unfortunately, will decrease.
Those in the pews not divided by denomination, but fueled by a shared humanitarian obligation.
The attempt to care for those on the street is not a Catholic, not a Christian issue. It's a moral issue and moral imperative facing all of us, of every creed and every religion.
We are commanded to act, to alleviate suffering, to lift up the fallen and extend our hand.
While the number of unhoused people in LA County has dropped 4% from last year, faith leaders speak with urgency about the estimated 72,000 souls still on the streets.
And I think there's a common calling and a vocation here for all faith traditions, for all who value the dignity of human beings, to look to full dignity.
And as we are caring for them, in a sense, we're caring for God living in them.
Pastor Tim Compton sharing words from the book of Matthew.
When we did not feed them, when we did not give them something to drink, we did that to him.
Heavy are the hearts of many here.
I actually helped a couple of people that didn't have a place or ride to get to some place they needed to go.
Compelled to reflect on both past encounters.
And she told me, Anna, she goes, I hope one day we can go to church together because I want to bless you for what you're doing to help me.
And how best to change the future course of so many lives still at risk.
Well, I take the words of Mother Teresa, start where you are, begin where you are, right in front of you. Every city has homeless, every city has those that are suffering, and especially during these very cold nights, take a blanket out, go and reach out to any shelter.
Tonight's overall message is to not be selective with our humanity, to continue a commitment towards compassion, and to fight against becoming a society of strangers. Reporting from the Cathedral of Our Lady of the Angels, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
Much more ahead at 11, including 2 suspected drunk driving crashes this weekend and the search for the driver who hit a house and took off.
Plus, a surprise face at a conservative convention.